Hi, it's me, Bam, and I'm going to explain what people mean when they say they live from ducats, or as I like to call them, ducks. So when people say they're farming ducks, what they're referring to is going into the void and farming for prime parts. Prime parts are what you need in order to get ducks. Prime parts only drop from the void, and at the time you only can get into the void by having a void key. You can buy a void key, I believe, from the market if you want. You can buy under keys and drones. You can buy a void key pack with platinum. But to be honest, it would probably be easier just to level up your syndicate a bit. And as you can see, each syndicate as offering has a void key pack you can buy. Like if I buy this one, it would give me 3 random keys. I get those are okay keys, why not? Speaking of Tower 1 through 4, each tower gets you better chance at um, prime blueprints, which they all have higher and lower values that you trade in for ducks. Like for example, Tower 2 and Tower 3 might land you something worth 30 or even 50 um, ducks. Whereas Tower 4, a lot harder work for a little bit of reward. I recommend you stick to 2 and 3, but if you are going to do 4, I recommend Survival, Capture, and maybe Exterminate. If you really want to do an Inception, technically that can be completed by yourself, but it's a little better with people unless you want to cheese it with something like Mirage or something. But yeah, typically stick to 3 and 2. One, you can do one if you really want, but one doesn't really net a lot. It's kind of a waste of time, honestly, in my opinion, but hey, that's just me. Now, let's get into the trading. Remember when I told you that um, you could trade prime blueprints for ducks? Well, this is what you do. You go to any relay station. I'm picking Earth because I know for sure Earth has a relay station. Well, on the PlayStation anyway. I don't know about anywhere else, but over here Earth has a relay station. But there's other planets that have relay stations as well. What you're going to want to do is keep going, 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 until you reach in here. That little machine called, um, or I guess the ducket kiosk, or the duck kiosk. We're going to make it easier on us to sort by count. I've been in the void a little bit lately, so I picked up a few things. We're going to sell 4 of those, 3 of those, 2 of those. We'll keep that. Now it's a 1. So 1 of those, 1 of those. Let's sell both of the carrier things. 1 of those and that one there is 430 ducks. Not as much as we would like, but whatever. I guess it's okay. I bet now I have 500 ducks. See, I bet you're wondering what can I spend all these ducks on? Well, see how it says void trader? It said trader surfacing in 1 day, 9 hours, 49 minutes, 30, whatever seconds. Well, when he comes, he typically brings quite a few things, actually. Quite a few good things. Like, take my interest, for example. He brought this prime continuity at one point, prime flow at another point. He brings prime mods. He also brings, like, let's see if I have a weapon that he brought that I can show you guys. He brought, he brought this before. This is a good weapon, with a fair weapon. He brought this before, which is pretty cool. So yeah, he just brings different stuff. Plus he had the Inros quest you can buy from him. Sometimes he had credit boosters, affinity boosters, stalker beacons, different stuff like that, and you just get from him. That's what you use ducks for. And this is where you trade your little stuff for ducks. That didn't make a lick of sense. This is where you trade your prime parts for ducks. And, you just get some ducks, sell them here, go buy stuff from the Void Trader. Oh, and just a warning, the Void Trader himself is pretty smug about everything. Oh, and he'll have some unique dialogue if you're an artist, so yeah. And I will fall off the edge here later.